What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome to Mini Metro. This game was recommended to us by Chris, and I'm sorry I forget your last name. He was kind enough to suggest this in the form of a link to and a video on the channel Extra Credits, I believe. They had a lot of good suggestions there, so I'm going to be playing several of them, and this was the first one. So thank you, Chris, very much for the suggestion. And if anybody else has other suggestions for games they would like to play, by all means, please let me know in the description below. I've also added an email to my About description, which I mentioned in a previous video, where if there's a particular video or game series that you enjoy watching, like, say, Depth or, wow, I'm already blanking on these, Rocket League, Mordheim, various other games that I've done that you might want to join in on a multiplayer episode for, then feel free to contact me at that email, and we'll see if we can work it out. So, without further ado, Mini Metro, which is this delightful, relaxing sort of puzzle game. So, you'll understand it as we go, but here we go. So, redesign the original Underground Railway, the London Tube. I guess you could actually pick any of these three, but we're going to start with the London one. I did play the tutorial just so I had some idea of how it works. So it's pretty easy to figure out for starters. You've got 3 locomotives and 3 different train line colors. And we do also have 3 bridges. So I'm going to start by doing that. And then I guess we'll do that. So we have all 3 colors now going and all 3 locomotives on each one. Scooch over a little bit there. And the idea is pretty simple. Get people from point A to point B. New stations will periodically open up, like this one's about to. And then you have to decide what the best way of getting to it is, and simply add more track. As the game gets bigger and bigger, you have to start getting more and more creative, because you can't start in the middle. You have to drag from the end. In addition, train lines can't cross one another, so you can't have any 90-degree parallels. I couldn't take this one and wrap it over here. See, it gets that little no, you're bad marker. And you can interconnect them as much as you want, really. I'm going to try and kind of keep them all separate for now, because that was one of the troubles I ran into earlier. Although, you also don't want to leave them too far apart. It's a good idea to start interconnecting them when certain stops start to get really congested, so you have more than one track going through there. So, like, for instance, if this one was getting really congested, I could create another track there, and then both trains could pick up people from those stations. Whoop. But I don't want to do that right now. Your score is up here. That's the number of passengers that ride your train, your metro station. And you do have week periods. So every week you'll see in a second here. And we need to extend the yellow line. Sunday's almost up, and that'll be the end of this week. Okay, so now week 2, you get a new locomotive for your metro. You can also choose whether you want another line color or a carriage to increase carrying capacity on a particular line. For now, I'm going to go with the line, just because I'm not too congested, and I don't know where the other stations are going to pop up, and I might want to get a 4th color. I did also mess with the settings. This is night mode, technically, so otherwise all the dark points would be really, really bright white, and I just didn't want to deal with that. Okay, we're going to do that, create our new line. And I also turned on colorblind mode, because I need to be able to tell what colors all of these lines are, so... Okay. So far, we're doing pretty good. Better than I would say I did the last time, but we're still really early in. Okay. And we'll extend this one, because it's only got, what, 3 stops right now? Had 2. I like the music, too. It's another one of these games that's nice. It's fun to play. You have to think about it a little bit, so it gives you some challenge. It's a little brain activity. And it's just relaxing. The music's nice and calming. It feels really nice to play. It's a simple interface, which is great. Okay, I think I'm happy with how that's going so far. I've now got 4 on the green one and 4 on the dark yellow, 3 on the yellow, and 3 on the blue. So we're doing well. So now I'm faced with a choice. Do I want to expand the green one into 5 or try and drag the... Well, I can't actually drag the blue one over because it'll cross tracks. Same goes for the yellow one. Stop that. There we go. Let's put the green one over. And I'm also out of bridges now, too, so I can't connect it really anywhere else. I suppose I could if I wanted to. I could disconnect... Oh, dear. Okay, so now I'm going to have to disconnect the green one from there and instead connect it that way. Just because there's not really a great way to connect them otherwise. But I don't really want them... Oh, okay, so we got a new locomotive. We've already got enough colors, so let's get a carriage this time. And we'll do that just so that they're still connected to one another. So if I need to... I mean, I guess I don't really need to right now. I'll undo that. Whoops. Go back. What are you doing? There we go. Stop it. There. That's what I want. Okay. Since none of these stops are overly congested, I don't really need to worry about it too much right now. So I'm going to just kind of leave it as it is. Oh, I got a new one. Okay, so we're going to undo that and then go that way. So now that'll disappear, and we've got another stop added to that one. Okay, so I do have another train. Crap. Okay, so we're going to do this to undo those. What? Where did I use my other... Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. I might need to add another car to one of these. The green one's starting to get a little bit built up, so why don't we add another train to the green line, and we'll extend the blue one down to grab that one. The game ends when overcrowding at a particular station forces your metro to shut down. So when one of these little stations built up too big, that's what causes the game to end. Be quiet. There we go. My phone did not want to be silenced. You know what? I'm even going to go another step, because that green one's getting real full. So we're going to add a second car to it. Oh, we just got the oyster achievement, apparently. Man, there are not a lot of... Oh, because they all want to go to a square train. Okay. Wish I'd realized that. So let's give it to the blue one instead. And then I need to add another circular one. They want to get to a triangle, so we'll do that. Yeah, see, we're already starting to deal with the overcrowding issue, but I just unloaded a whole bunch of squares into my blue line, so that should help. We get a new locomotive automatically. Ooh, improve a station's capacity and transfer speed with an interchange or another carriage. I've never used these before. Let's get an interchange. We should put this to there to extend the line. And then I'm going to save this until I know which stations are repeatedly having problems, and then we'll improve the interchange that way. But if we don't use it this week, we'll save it up for next week, or whenever it becomes an issue. So far, though, I'd say we're doing pretty well. We've got 274. Do I have another car? Or another train? I do. Okay, I think I'm going to need to add a second train to the yellow line, because all of my yellow line up here is starting to get really messed up. It's just starting to get really lengthy, is all. I mean, this one's pretty short. The green one's not too massive. The blue one is medium-sized length, just a busy set of stops, and then the yellow one's just really long. And now the green one's going to extend. Don't extend the green one or the blue one? They both have triangles. I guess we'll extend the green one. It's not very long right now. And I think it still has 2 trains running through it, yeah. So, there we go. And they'll pick up all the little squares. Pull them right along. Yeah, see, we don't need the interchange right now. I mean, it's getting... These 2 stops are probably the busiest, but they're pretty well handled right now just with the number of cars, and I'd like to save that interchange for when I know I'm going to need it. I wish you'd stop adding them up there, but okay. I have square ones. Oh, crap. Now, see, these guys want to be connected as well, so we're going to have to add to there, I believe. I hope that works. We'll find out here pretty quick, I suppose. Okay, I'm adding the interchange to that one. Well, no, not right now. It's okay. Because it keeps getting emptied, so we're alright. Okay, so we'll take the locomotive. I'll take the tunnels this time. I really would like to be able to connect some of these across the line there. Yes, okay, so crap. Alright, so we need to change some of our lines around. So we're going to take the yellow one back to there, and we'll just extend this one that way. Although I do want the 2 of them to meet somewhere so that everybody that's on that line can still get back and forth. I kind of feel like all 4 of them should have... There should be some way to connect pathways between all 4 stations. Oh, man. They're not making this easy on me anymore. Okay, first of all, that goes to there. And then I guess actually we could just do this. There. So that'll work. Now they should just be able to take the new line and we'll be good. And eventually that one will disappear. Yes. There we go. Okay, that one's getting crowded up again, but it's going to disappear as soon as we're there, yeah. Okay. Man, this yellow one's getting really long. Uh-oh. And now this one's starting to have some trouble, so I think we need to add the interchange there. And we probably need to add a second car there, too. There we go. Oh no, but now this one's getting all built up, too. No! They're gonna make me do it again. Okay, can I put this one up here? I can, but I have to spend a bridge to do it, and that's a really long way to make that go, too. Crap. I don't know if I really have... I guess we're just going to have to keep making the yellow one even longer. I might have... There might be a smarter way to do this, but I don't know what it is right now. Oh, no. I think we might be approaching the end of our line here. So we got a new locomotive. We should get a new interchange. We'll add an interchange to here, I guess, and put another locomotive on the yellow line. That'll be the green one. Yep, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Overcrowding might force us to close our station here pretty quick. Some of these stops are starting to get really full of people. But, I don't know, I mean, we're still handling it, but it's getting pretty tough. And this yellow line is kind of turning into a joke, too. I've got 2 cars running along the yellow line, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stops on it. This one's really bad, too. I might need to find a way to connect it to more stations. Ah, stop. No, no. Bring that one back. Bring it back. There we go. Oh no, now the green one's having trouble. Are we gonna make it to another week? I'm not sure we are. This might be the end for the mini metro line. Yeah, some of those are getting really full. Yep. And see, this one's totally filled, so it can't stop. Let's try extending that one. Maybe we can get some help from the yellow line guys. Just a little help would be nice. I have 4 of them that are getting overcrowded. 5, actually. Yep, see, this one's about filled, so it's going to end real quick here. Yep, that's the one. So that's it. Overcrowding at this station has forced your metro to close. 747 passengers traveled on your metro over 40 days. And you can see all the nice little statistics and things that show, you know, daily trips, total trips. Angry passengers? Wow, there's a big spike in angry passengers at day 23. Then they went way down, and then they started spiking back up. Population, stations, track length, trip distance, waiting time, transfers per trip, total capacity, and used capacity. So, anyway, this is Mini Metro. I think this is great. I'm going to spend a long time playing this just because it's fun, it's relaxing. This is a great way to spend an afternoon when you're just, I mean, this is perfect for when I'm like rendering videos or I'm not really feeling like dealing with a super intense game. I just want to come home and relax, maybe have a gin and tonic while I'm playing something. This is a great game. I highly recommend this. If you like this sort of puzzle, relaxing Zen style game, this is definitely one I would recommend. So, and as you play, you unlock more areas. So let's see, what's this say? To unlock, score 200 on Berlin, 300 on Melbourne, 200 on Hong Kong, and these go all the way up to Auckland, New Zealand, Cairo, Egypt, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yes. Montreal, Canada, St. Petersburg, Russia, Osaka, Japan. Yeah, so there's all over the place. But yeah, definitely try this out. This is awesome. So anyway, if you enjoyed it, please let me know by hitting the like button and leaving a comment in the section below. And as always, I will see everyone in the next video. Catch you guys later.